I hope all my listeners are doing well and are in good health. I welcome all of you to another new story. They say the loudest sound in the world isn't a thunderclap or an explosion. It's the silence of an empty house that used to be full of life. My name is Ethan. 3 years ago, I was a regular guy living in a quiet suburb of Ohio. I had a wife, Sarah, whose laugh could instantly brighten up the darkest room, and a 7-year-old son, Leo, who wanted to build a rocket ship out of cardboard boxes. My life was chaotic, messy, and absolutely perfect. Then, on a rainy Tuesday night in November, a truck lost control on Route 71. In a split second, my entire world was erased. I survived the crash. They didn't. When I woke up in the hospital, the doctor's eyes told me everything before he even spoke. The pain wasn't just physical, it felt like someone had reached into my chest and ripped my soul out. For the first 6 months, I didn't live. I just existed. I would sit in Leo's room, holding his favorite teddy bear, staring at the wall for hours. Every corner of the house echoed with their ghosts. I hated the sun for rising. I hated the neighbors for laughing. How could the world keep spinning when my universe had ended? I was trapped in a dark, suffocating room of anger and grief, and I didn't want to find the door out. I couldn't stay in Ohio anymore. The memories weren't comforting. They were like glass shards cutting me every day. So, I sold the house, packed a single suitcase, and started driving. I had no destination. I just wanted to outrun the pain. I ended up in a tiny town in Montana, nestled right against the Rocky Mountains. I rented a small, isolated wooden cabin. No internet, no TV, just the towering pines and the cold mountain air. At first, the isolation made things worse. The silence here was heavy. On those freezing Montana nights, the guilt would crawl in. Why did I survive? Why wasn't I strong enough to save them? I started drinking just to numb the thoughts enough to sleep for 2 hours. The turning point came on a crisp morning in October. I was sitting on my porch, holding a cup of black coffee, watching the sunrise. The mountains were covered in a blanket of golden light. Suddenly, a small deer and her fawn stepped out from the tree line. The mother deer paused, looked straight at me, and for a moment, everything stood completely still. There was no noise, no rush, just nature doing what it has done for millions of years, moving forward. As I watched the fawn play in the grass, a memory hit me. It wasn't the memory of the car crash. It was a memory of Leo, laughing as he chased a butterfly in our backyard. For the first time in years, that memory didn't bring a sharp pain to my chest. It brought a faint, trembling smile to my face. I looked up at the vast blue Montana sky and realized something profound. Sarah and Leo were gone from this physical world, yes, but they weren't entirely gone. They lived in the love I still held for them. By destroying my own life with guilt and sadness, I wasn't honoring them. I was wasting the one thing they would have given anything to have: time. I started walking. Every day I would hike up into the mountains. With every step up those steep trails, I felt like I was shedding a layer of my heavy grief. I started talking to them out loud while I walked. I told them about the mountains, about the birds, about how much I missed them. It didn't feel crazy. It felt like connecting. But grief is a patient monster. You can run across the country. You can hide in the mountains. But it will always find you. I realized I couldn't run anymore. I was tired. So tired of fighting the reality. It has been 3 years now since that rainy Tuesday in Ohio. If you ask me if the pain is gone, I will tell you, no. Grief doesn't shrink. It never goes away. But what happens is, you grow bigger around it. Your life expands so that the pain isn't the only thing inside you anymore. I still live in Montana. I started working at a local wood shop, crafting furniture with my hands. It's quiet work, honest work. I've even started volunteering at a local youth center, helping kids who have lost their parents. When I look into their eyes, I see my own old pain, and helping them heals a piece of me too. Last night, I sat on my porch and looked up at the stars. The sky here is so clear, you can see the entire Milky Way. I didn't feel lonely. I felt a deep, profound sense of peace. I realized that peace doesn't mean being in a place where there is no trouble, no pain, or no hard work. It means to be in the midst of all those things and still be calm in your heart. I lost my family, and for a long time I thought my life ended with theirs. But today, I know that the best way to love Sarah and Leo is to live a life that would make them proud. I am okay, and finally, they can rest in peace because they know I have found mine. If you enjoyed this story, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share it with someone who believes kindness is the greatest inheritance of all.